here in our second day of our International Scientific Workshop 2021 on how to write an impactful article and journal. Dr. Omar Zila, good morning. I hope you are also looking forward for our presentation session today. So,
good morning.
Before we begin further, allow me to briefly read again the rules for our workshop. First, participants are required to change their name with the given format. Second, participants are encouraged to open their camera and use the virtual background during all sessions. And then participants also have to attend the workshop in the registered time listed, and the attendance will be taken only before the workshop started. Fourth, it is required to all participants keeping the Zoom meeting chat conducive by not discussing things outside the workshop materials. Last, participants are not allowed to say or write any bad words during the workshop. And then allow me to also give a brief explanation to our today's tentative agenda. We start with the opening, and then we will go strictly into our session of presentation by the participants that are ready to present. And then we will follow with the Q&A session before closing this afternoon. Without further ado, let us start with our presentation. Doctor, we already have the first presenter here ready. So for Mr. Feril Irhan Muzaki, you are welcome to share your screen with us and present your paper. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to share my paper on moral compassion in Chinese literature. Okay, yeah. Still open.
Can you share a screen?
Not yet. Okay, let me try it. Yeah. So the moral, could you see it?
Yes, we could see it.
Yes, okay.
Okay, now the moral compassion reflected in Chinese digital native generation stories. There are...
Boleh besarkan sikit tak? Besarkan sikit.
Second, okay.
The size. Can I?
Please
can you change? Can you change the size to 100%?
Okay.
Or 125. Wait. I think this is too large. Try 125.
Okay.
200.
All right. Okay.
Okay, this is my paper.
Sorry, 125. This is 100.
200.
No. Okay. Okay.
Okay. This is my paper on the moral compassion reflected in Chinese digital native generation stories. And this is the abstract. The purpose of this research to present the value of moral compassion on Chinese generation stories. The development of spiritual values is reflected in the culture. Okay, this is the analysis used methods of Verlo. The stories consist of 12 stories from children, namely Astral Pet Store, Apocalypse Online, and The Legend of Swordsman, and other. Okay, now we believe in the moral compassion. The moral compassion is an integral part of development character and value. According to Fascins, describe an individual even though he developed the capacity and the capability to develop himself in the midst of the global currents. To develop character education values, even though an individual develops himself and follows development trends that demand changing times and independence. To develop character education value, a comprehensive study is needed. Okay, according to Papazoglu, moral compassion is important because the development of character education values as well as reflected in digital fifth generation plays a major role in developing global educational values. Fifth generation is a generating up in a digital environment, learning various skills informally. In this case, the development of character education value is a key factor of diversity. There are some preliminary research. The first is conducted by Saturn in 2017. The second one is developed by conducted by Su in 2017, and the third preliminary study by Carl Mason in 2020. Those are explained that the mainstream values in the Chinese generation as encompass of mainstream, namely digital generation of the children. Chinese generation as part of subculture is part of development of character values. In this case, the development of character education values becomes one of the development character education values. Based on the above description, the title moral compassion reflected in Chinese generation stories. Okay. And the method used an adaptation of the research design on critical discussion analysis by Verlo, especially in some steps. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I think there are some mistakes. And the results, the first is moral value of cooperation. And second is mutual respect for moral values. And the third one is moral value of respect life, of life respected, and moral value of respect others, and moral value of caring others. And then this is the discussion. So there are some taxonomy. The first is taxonomy of anomalies. Taxonomy is a difficulty considered the framework. Taxonomy of compilation, taxonomy of difficulties analysis, and taxonomy of hitches classification. So in conclusion, the development of character education values in Chinese generation are an inseparable part of developing cultural background. To develop this, an absolute study is needed. Develop values which provide cultural enhancement designed to adapt the development of the parents. For this reason, the development of these values need to be developed optimally. Okay. And that's all. This is the references. One book from Fairlaw. This is the books, and other is taken from journal. I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Wait. I want to see your paper. Please show your paper.
Okay.
Okay. Please share with us your paper.
Okay, now.
Okay. All right, from the abstract. Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah and good morning, okay, to all the participants. Okay, thank you very much, moderator Aisha, and congratulations to Feril Irham Muzaki. Can I call you Irham?